I had a sneaking suspicion that y'all were going to find some footage that I had never seen before from my childhood. So I wrote some things down just in case, and I'm glad I did. Wow. In second grade, we had a career day type thing where we were asked to dress up as our heroes and give a little presentation about that person as that person. And I remember that most of my classmates came as public figures of the day. Mariah Carey, Michael Jordan. There were a couple of Brett Favres. I went as Mozart. Yeah. My beautiful, brilliant mother pulled a wig out of her performance stock from the 60s and powdered it. And she coached me on a very authentic Austrian accent. So obviously, when I remember that today, it really feels like everything is in its right place. It's true that very early on, I was given this aspiration out of nowhere. But I was also given a quiet disposition, and I was afraid of everything. In some ways, I'm still afraid of everything, which is a challenge when making off-center work in a public way. Essentially, I make oratorios about existence that masquerade as musical theater. What I do isn't so much new as very, 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 very old. It just hasn't been in vogue for the last 500 years. And to do something in a public forum that is so relentlessly not of the moment takes courage, but luckily courage necessitates fear. What is required is tenacity. And because I was forged in the high-spirited, complex, and unsinkable hell or high waters of the Mississippi Delta, I learned this tenacity by osmosis and directly from my teachers, who I am accepting this award tonight in the name of. For Alvin Shelby, who has also just made my life by being here tonight and letting me sing with him after 30 years. Yeah. I'm accepting this also for Jean Biglang, Cheryl Reinhart, Ruth Powers, Mike Grabowski, Cheryl Person, Karen Foley, and all the teachers that took an extra minute after class to sort of push me down a road I wasn't thinking of. For my female caregivers, Mary Bradford, Margaret Burns, Kathy Tilley, and of course for my family, Dennis and Darlene Christian, for my brother Colin, my husband Tater, for supporting me with love and enthusiasm, for making sure that now I don't get too big for my britches. Being an artist from Mississippi means that I am part of a tradition of folks who are capable of holding the complexity of their home ground, its beauty and its violence in the same breath. It means not shirking away from the ugliness of a particular moment in history, but rather trying to meet it head on with tenacity and courage and a forward foot of kindness and faith in each other. We are confronted with the complexity of our history every day here. I lost my place. It is part of the stew that we're cooked in. From a creative standpoint, it makes looking at the multiple sides of a question a more natural thing, and I am grateful for this perspective and this tradition. I'm grateful that my native tongue is one that is born out of these multiple truths. It has made me more comfortable than most to traverse in deep existential waters artistically. I'm so honored to be among all of these incredible artists who are being honored tonight and to be considered in the same breath as them. I'm so honored to be among all of you. And recognition from my home state is a very personal and very precious thing, and I accept this with my whole and very full heart. Thank you.